The New York Knicks are currently a top 5 team in the Eastern Conference. With less than 10 games left to go of the regular season, the playoffs are on the horizon, and the Knicks are a very dangerous team offensively, averaging 115 points per game. Defense, though, is something that could definitely be worked on, with Julius Randle's 57-point night in what was a 140-134 Knicks loss being the most recent example. Nevertheless, when the team is hot, they are on fire. Success and failure is always the work of coaching, though you mainly only hear fans and the media talk about the failure side. New York Knicks head coach Tom Thibodeau is in the midst of his third year with New York. In his first season, he brought the orange and white team to playoff basketball, which ended a playoff drought of over 7 years. Tibbs and the Knicks missed the playoffs and the play-in tournament last season, though, with a 37-45 record. With that said, going into the 2022 season, it was undoubtedly going to be a defining year for both the coaching staff and the players. So far, all have risen to the challenge, but that does not mean there hasn't been any controversy. Tibbs came under fire earlier in the season for his misuse of Cam Reddish, who was benched with no explanation after asking for more playing minutes. Derrick Rose was also benched in early January, despite him being a fan favorite and a powerful veteran presence in the games. But Derrick Rose did average 5 points per game in 27 played, which was down from 12 on average in 26 games played last season. But if you get rid of all the controversial moves and lack of defensive judgment at times, well, Tom Thibodeau is a very good coach. In fact, he won the 2020 Coach of the Year award when he brought the Knicks to that 41-31 record in that COVID-shortened season, leading them to that playoff run. But now, as the regular season is coming to the end, the Knicks have clinched an above 500 record under Thibodeau for the second time in 3 years. This was undoubtedly a statement year for both Tom Thibodeau and the New York Knicks. Before Tibbs took over, the Knicks were only over 500 just 3 times in the previous 19 years. At the making of this podcast episode, Tom Thibodeau is 227-120 at the helm of the Madison Square Garden team. Tom Thibodeau should undoubtedly be considered for the 2022-2023 NBA Coach of the Year award, mainly due to the fact that he has transformed the Knicks, along with rebounding massively after missing the playoffs and play-in tournament entirely just a season prior. This team is 100% different, even though they did not really add a lot of new players, just the key acquisition of Jalen Brunson. Tom Thibodeau is in the midst of something special, and if he keeps this up, he's going to be the Knicks head coach for a very long time. Comment down below what you guys think. Thank you guys for tuning in. Take it easy, folks.